Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Najdi Jihad. We are currently subsidizing the Timurids for no reason other than to just say, hey look, we're nice guys, please let us, take over your country. We would love to administrate it for you. We're kind of good at it. I love how they have a 39 stack and they're not willing to attack my 22 stack. And they're just suffering 4% attrition in their own territory. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we can move here. It's kind of a tight supply limit, but actually, you know what? It looks like if we come in from up here, we might be able to avoid a river crossing. It'd be kind of cool if maneuvering score could help you avoid river crossing penalties too. But whatever. The temples are helping out, I think, and keeping our administrative spending down, plus increasing our base tax, making it easier to vassalize the remaining Sunnis. And we've won another siege here. You know what? I think we'll combine up. That army might cause problems. Well, let's go ahead and say no. Stay put. And we'll have you come in and smash them up. Why don't you go take care of the Vijayanagar army? I don't think we need reinforcements here. Oh man, that morale. Morale just annihilates. Oh, we lost a general there. That's okay. Okay, you're probably going to retreat to your capital. That is exactly what I wanted to avoid. But I think our reinforcements are going to be there well in time. You're actually going to Bengal Delta. So maybe there's a high base tax province over here. Maybe Dhaka? It could be going further. Okay, that army feels a lot bigger than I remember it being. Okay, split. And we'll get out there and do some damage. Another mission. The rival of our rival. Can we make France like us? That's the question. They would accept an alliance offer. That's awesome. Let's go for it. Just because it's funny. We're going to improve relations with France. We're going to make them into our ally. Yeah, France. That's a great idea. Ally with the largest Sunni power in the world. Because that's couldn't possibly be a bad idea. Okay, we're getting very, very low reinforcement rate this far away, so it's kind of dangerous to pursue any further. Not that we're going to run out of manpower, it's just, it's bad practice to make moves like that, I think. What else do we want to do? Holy crap. We're going to run out of stuff. Okay, we need the Diplotech. They can use the boats. That trade efficiency would be nice, but I think that we're going to start spending some money on boats and on more temples, until we built temples everywhere. And again, if I haven't mentioned it enough, the reason that I like temples so much is because of the increased force limit, but also because of the increased base tax modifier. We lost a claim. I hate when I lose claims. But the base tax modifier, it helps with offering claim, whatever it's called. Was this where we lost the general? That's right. I need a new general. Alright. We're at 81 army tradition. It's going to go up a little bit here in the future. Let's just get one now. Not bad at all. 4-3 is pretty good. Fire value is getting pretty useful this day of age. Man. You're just making way too many freaking points. Alright, I'm gonna have to change it up. I'm gonna switch it up to military for a bit. We're just so far ahead on admin, and I'm gonna have them for a while. And I want to catch up on military tech. Seems like a reasonable thing to do to me. We know that Orissa is going to come back with another sizable force, so let's grab our 4-3. Let's also grab another one of these guys, this guy. And we'll just spread out lightly. We'll suffer a little bit of extra tradition. We just lost another general. Son of a bitch. We got another 4-3. Okay, well, you two can hang out together. He's like, no, don't appoint me. I don't want to be appointed. Okay, we still owe some money. 1,300 ducats. And we're at full maintenance. And we make so much more money when we're not overextended. Speaking of not being overextended, perhaps it would make sense just to buy up stability a little bit further. A little tiny extra bump to goods produced, tiny extra bump to trade power, more reduced national revolt risk would be fine. I'm almost positive national tax modifier used to be 10, 20, 30. This feels like an okay thing to spend money on. Or admin points, rather. Russia left the coalition. That's not a smart move, Russia. Alright, there are the armies that I was expecting. Let's scare you off from there. Scare you off from there. And we'll attack them both separately. Just kill them all. I'm actually going to start working on the coastal provinces, just because I know they're going to take a little bit longer. And we have 3 diplomats that are going to be home soon. Hey, France. I'm going to stop and start improving relations with you for a bit. One stack wipe? Not a stack wipe. This one's pretty well in shape, so we'll risk finding where that army's going to go. Poland has declared war on Ukraine. That doesn't matter. We are playing on speed 4, even though I am pausing it a lot, so that's good. Let's siege Mysore. Mysore the eyesore needs to join our country. Rival of our rival is France. France is sieging the Ottomans. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. Wait, what? France refuses us. Why? Okay. I mean, I guess. Our opinion is currently negative. Here. Give me military access, France. Let's become... we'll do the alliance now. Now, the one that I need to remember to just constantly be fabricating claims on, I think, is the Ottomans. Let's go for, like, Izmit. Yeah, we can reach Izmit. Nice. Are there any other important centers of trade or something? Just Constantine. It's spelled funny because I've got the, that one mod on. Not mod, it's, cultural naming or whatever it's called. It's just a feature. It's a feature, not a mod. And another stack wipe. Okay, we're doing okay on admin points. We're not going overboard. Probably should fabricate another claim on Ming. Find another 6 base tax province if possible. 5. What's this one? 3. Okay, well, one of the 5s then. I know that it's kind of slow going, but we don't really have the ideas to be able to take stuff without, like... I was doing some math on it earlier in a stream, and oh, right, I can actually show you. There is on the economy, I think, there's a chart somewhere in here. We found it. We found it on the stream. Number of provinces, yes. You can actually see it. It's a stupid chart. You know, you can't actually see the number, but we have like 250, so we're only like halfway there. We've got... So I'm a little nervous about not being able to core enough stuff. Sure, we'll take a lot of cheap provinces off Russia, but... I don't know, I just feel like getting the best deal possible on most of these provinces is important. Very important. And bankrupting countries and making them spit out vassals and stuff. Hey, rebel sentiment's going away. So, okay. Something that we could do is, if we have spare relationship slots, which for the moment we kind of do, unless I want my French ally. Which, I mean, maybe not. I mean, I really just kind of wanted the free points, but what we could do is we could create vassals and then really, like, take like 100% overextension, right? Convert it in like 9 months, and then release it as a vassal, and then take another 100% overextension, just to minimize the overextension. And then that way also we are paying 15. Like, it'd work best on provinces that we don't have claims on, because we don't intend to actually claim them, like core them. So for instance here, like I could release Bengal. So we find out, like, okay, how big is Bengal? That alone would be 100% overextension. So instead of actually making them release it, we just take these provinces, which would be, I don't know, we had to siege them. Apparently these are high base tax. Why that's 50% over 50% war score, I have no idea. But yeah, I mean that could work. Vijayanagar probably has a vassal or something in here. Bahmanis, apparently. They just need to be far enough away that I don't actually have to release any of my own territory back to them. In the case of Vijayanagar, though, since we have no overextension at all right now, I think we should just start coring it. A while back, a long time back, actually, somebody had been commenting that I'm doing it in the wrong order, that I should be trying to do the overextension first, because overextension is a global revolt risk modifier. And that is true, but in most of my provinces, almost all of them, there is no revolt risk at all. So I feel like the localized revolt risk from recent nationalism is just, in my opinion, slightly more important. I mean, it's just 9 months, 8 or 9 months to convert in most cases. Like right now, when our conversion speed is the highest. Well, since we can never get a royal marriage with France, there's really no risk in becoming their ally. Although we do have to get them to 125 for the mission. Is there anything else we can do? We could send them a gift. You know, France is really strong. Compared to, like, look at their power compared to our size. They have half of our troops and a third of our manpower. But look at how tiny they are. I mean, it takes this to beat 3 times that guy's, or double that guy's force limit. Sorry, I find that kind of crazy. So, hey there, Algiers. Nice of you to make the long journey. You can become Defender of the Faith again. Well, you know, the reduced revolt, I mean, the monthly war exhaustion reduction is really nice, and the morale is really nice. The yearly prestige is not really that important. I was doing the math on this too, and if you think about it, usually that 5% tech cost always dissuaded me. I always thought, man, that seems like a really stupid thing. But if you think about it, 5% on base 600 is 30 points. 30 points divided by 12 months in a year is, what, 15? Wait, hold on. 2 times 12 would be 24. 2.5 times 12 would be 25 plus... Yeah, it's 2.5. So for 2.5 Monarch points each, you can have 5% more morale, an extra yearly prestige, and then that monthly war exhaustion. It's like such an insignificant number of points. Really. Because you're only taking a technology. That's the other thing. It's not per year. It's... Okay, so 30 points that you're going to waste. But you're only going to take a technology maybe once every 10 years. So even if you took 3 technologies once per 10 years, that's 90 points that you waste. 90 points divided by 120 months. You're paying like less than 1 Monarch point a month. for 5% morale. I think it's a really good deal. When you really break it down, I think it's totally worth it. Especially because that 5% morale bonus no one else can get. So that's like a leg up you have on morale. And it's just nuts how much easier it is to fight off rebels and stuff when you have really, really high morale. Because they'll have your technology, they'll have your cannons, they'll have a good general, but they can only have so much morale, and it's not based on yours. So having that extra morale just makes them die really quickly. I really like it. Alright, anyway, let's make a few boats. I'm getting all mathematical. Oh, we also have reduced ship costs right now. That's kind of cool. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.